concerned about the state of our country today, and I think we need to be, because we're not the United States of America anymore. We aren't. We're the you gotta be f***ing kidding me States of America with this batshit crazy reality show, KY Jelly TV, idiocracy that's hijacked our democracy in this country. We used to have must-see TV. Do you guys remember must-see TV? Now we got must-have a trailer and KY Jelly TV. You know, with this Republican measuring Donald Trump Duck Dynasty, Kardashian Swamp Pawn Stars, Alabama antique ass-picking, Ku Klux Klan has talent, Sarah Palin, fucking hybrid of a 5150 fest. Because that's what we have now. We're not the 50 states of America anymore, we're the 5150 states of America.
I covered the Sacramento Women's March, January 21st, 2017, the day after Donald Trump placed the same hand on the Bible that he bragged about using to grab women, in his words, by their pussy. While his long list of disgraceful and low-character behavior appealed to his supporters, it will never be tolerated or normalized by honorable Americans, many of whom you're going to hear from today.
What's your name?
Deborah.
Deborah, why are you here today?
I'm here to support women's rights and equality and diversity and celebrate what a beautiful state this is.
If you had to say one thing to Donald Trump today, what would it be?
You.
Love Trump, hate! Love Trump, hate! Love Trump, hate! Love Trump, hate!
What's your name, ma'am?
Veronica.
Hey, Veronica, can you give my audience, I'm shooting for my cable access show on Channel 17. Can you tell my audience why you're here today?
I'm here to give a voice to Mexicans and other immigrants who are coming here and getting detained for more than is legally allowed.
Right.
They're only supposed to be in detention centers for under 48 hours, and some of them are left there for weeks. And
Yeah.
It's unfair, and people are making a lot of money off of it. You can't make money off of humans.
All right, so you're going to help us get rid of this mess in 4 years, right?
Trying.
Sherry, all right, are you from Sacramento?
Yes.
All right, can you tell me a few thoughts why you're here today?
To support women's rights.
Yeah, what do you think about this connection with Trump and Putin? Isn't it kind of obvious?
Yes.
Pretty obvious to a casual observer, isn't it, that he's got some kind of collusion going on there with Putin?
Yes,
Do
definitely.
you have any words for Trump today?
Go suck it.
How about you, hon? What's your name?
My name is Margarita.
Hey, Margarita, why are you here today?
I am here also in a protest, actually,
Yes.
of Donald Trump.
I'm getting kind of close so I can hear you.
The legitimacy of his presidency.
Absolutely. Tell me about that, your thoughts on that.
There's a lot of thoughts on
Yeah,
that.
just give me a couple.
Give you a couple. The fact that he even won outstanding, that he lost by the popular vote.
Right.
To the extreme amounts of nearly 3 million voters is just like,
Yeah.
it's crazy to see that this man who has no knowledge of what goes on in our government at all, and it's quite apparent by his nominations and his picks that he has had for his cabinet as to that. It's crazy that this is happening. It almost feels like it's in a surreal, we're living in this dream world. This can't be real.
Like we can't, like you're saying,
yes.
we can't normalize this.
Because it's not normal.
No.
It's not normal in the least sense.
Legitimacy goes beyond just receiving the technically winning number of electoral votes. It has much more to do with whether one is perceived by the masses as having the requisite honesty, character, and American values. Understand this: to refuse to accept or normalize such disgraceful and bigoted behavior from a president has nothing to do with just being angry your candidate lost. It has to do with basic human decency and American values, all of which were kicked to the curb with impunity during Trump's entire campaign.
Today we gather women and men from all generations. From the generations where women did not have a constitutional right to control their own bodies. From the generations where equal pay for equal work was an aspiration, not the law. And from a current generation that had to listen to the most vile descriptions of women by the new President of the United States. Let's all acknowledge the gut punch we all feel and have felt for the last 3 months. Our country. We respect its elections. And yet many of us cannot bear that a person of this character who has attacked women, Muslim Americans, immigrants, and so many others is now sitting in the Oval Office. So what do we do? Let us start with the belief that while we lost one national election, we did not lose our fight. We did not lose our values, our community, nor our ability to actively resist policies which discriminate and divide. We have not lost our ability to stand and march together, obviously. We have not lost our ability to change lives for the better. For if we are strong and if we are smart, and we are, we will not be naive about the challenges ahead, but we will also use this temporary setback as a rallying cry to dramatically up our commitments to each other and to our values. Our despair and our disbelief must be temporary. Our
obligation and our opportunity is to turn those feelings into action. Our desire to turn away may be understandable, but we march together today because we know that turning away is not a real choice. Here is our pledge in Sacramento. We will protect those who are afraid because they are targeted. We will be a model of inclusion and acceptance. We will celebrate and elevate women into positions of leadership. Yesterday, we inaugurated a new president. But today, we celebrate what American democracy is really all about. Free and peaceful expression and fundamental human rights. This is the opposite of American carnage. This is American community. The peaceful transition of power is the hallmark of our democracy. But peaceful does not mean complacent. Being an American and being a Sacramentan means fighting for American values.
Yes, American
And
values.
our
Everybody's
values
included.
proclaim that all of our population is worthy of equal pay, equal opportunity, and basic reproductive rights. I am not going to be silent. And I know, looking out at this crowd, neither will any of you. Finally, maybe in an ironic way, today is the beginning of recapturing what is already great about America. We've all seen many wonderful signs, and thank you to all the young people especially. One sign captured me more than any other. It said very simply, don't mourn, organize. Tomorrow we organize all year for the America in the Sacramento that we're so proud of. Thank you very much, everybody. To introduce my colleague, the only woman on the Sacramento City Council, Angelique Ashby. Please give Angelique a wonderful round of applause.
Hey, Sacramento, California, are you fired up? Ladies, and those of you that love inclusive. Anybody who wants to be here and wants to be a part of it is welcome. Some of you ladies need to join me up here, though. You see that, right? I'm loud, but we are louder. So join me, right? Think about it. Find a way. Your mayor said organize. Part of that is finding a way to get involved.
The most important thing each of us can do is to have a voice and not be neutral because we're afraid we're going to offend someone. People need to be offended. Just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. People need a wake-up call from honorable Americans because there are consequences for this. It's up to you to hold those accountable who voted for this national disgrace. And if you're neutral and silent, you become just as much a part of the problem.
We got to talk to a gentleman that's here today with us at the march. Thanks for supporting the Women's March.
It's all of our march.
You have a couple of thoughts for us today?
Yeah, I guess maybe I just want those in power to see that their decisions will have consequences if they're bad.
And what kind of consequences will that be?
Look at all these people. We're
Yeah.
not going to stand idly by.
For 4 years, we're going to hold them accountable for making this
Exactly.
mess on the White House carpet.
Exactly.
And I had the same feeling this morning. Seeing all of you here ready to rise up. Because yesterday, we kind of witnessed, we kind of mourned, right? Well, I'm so proud of Sacramento. Thank you for being here today. Next, I'd like to introduce another one of our great elected officials in California and the highest ranking woman elected official in the state of California, our state controller, Betty Yee.
Thank you. What a great show of unity as we are gathered together to say to the United States of America and around the world, we are ready to fight to protect our rights. I will stand up. I will step out. I will step out. And speak out every day. For human rights for all. For human rights for all.
Hey there, I'm Connie Bryan. How you guys doing?
Good.
And what's your name, hon? Right here in the middle.
Heather.
Heather, why are you here today, Heather?
I'm here for women's rights, for equal rights, for civil rights, for reproductive rights, and for basic human decency. 'Cause
Absolutely,
I
we're
think we
not-
should bring it back.
And what's your name, hon?
Hannah,
Hannah, you got any words for Donald Trump today?
stay away from my kids.
Stay away from my... He's not a very good example, is he?
No, nothing I can say on TV.
Let me get a shot at... Thank you for being here. And how about you, hon? What's your name?
I'm Kristen, and I'm here because I don't think that somebody with a personality disorder should be running the country. It's very scary, and he's very unstable. And
Do you think he has an ounce of presidential character at all? I mean...
He has zero, beyond character, he has zero experience in politics, or he has no business doing this.
I mean, do honorable...
Good job, Putin, though. Good job to Putin.
Yeah.
Well played.
Exactly. How do honorable people vote for somebody who, when we hear the things that came out of his mouth day in and day out?
People got gaslit. People were manipulated, and he went after people that were vulnerable.
And uneducated.
Uneducated.
But a lot of people heard those things that came out of his mouth every day, the things that denigrated almost every minority group, especially women too. Every day he was denigrating Mexicans, calling for the wall. How do honorable people vote for somebody that has such
obviously, those are issues that are still here, and we have to deal with them. And I think the good thing that's coming out of this is that we can no longer be complacent. We have to, we got 8 years, a nice ride, and it's like now we have to become awake again.
Yes. I love that. A woman's place is in the revolution. Hey there, what's your name, hon?
Hi, my name's Monica Flanagan.
Monica, all right, are you from Sacramento, Monica?
I am from Sacramento, lifelong resident.
Fantastic, and why are you here today supporting the Women's March?
I'm here because, one, I'm a woman of color.
I'm gonna get a little, that's kind of loud, the crowd is really getting excited, isn't that great?
That's awesome.
Isn't that great?
I'm a woman of color, and women have the majority. We are the majority. We need to take back our power and be represented, and we need to take care of the rest of the people who've been marginalized, undocumented residents, people of color. young black men. We have to do that as women. Rise up and take care of everybody.
Thank you so much. That was fantastic. All right. Hey there, I'm Connie Bryan. What's your name?
Josie.
Josie, why are you here today supporting the Women's March in Sacramento?
Because women's rights are human rights.
Women's rights are human rights, absolutely. Do you think that Donald Trump is any kind of example for young people today?
No.
And why would that be?
Because he's...
Everything he stands for, right? Everything that comes out of his mouth when he was running for it was completely against what our Constitution stands for, right?
Yeah.
All the progress we made with the Civil Rights Movement.
Yeah.
So what do we
know
got?
Anything about history or anything?
Yeah.
I know more about history than he does.
You know more than he does, absolutely. And how about you, Mom?
I raised her to be the opposite of what he is. And
you did a great job. I can tell you did a great job.
And she'll be voting in a couple years. So
she sure will. How old are you, hon?
15.
15. Thank you so much for being here and for your example with young people. Thank you. What's your name?
I'm Avenel.
Avenel?
And I am the seamstress.
And you made these are called pussy hats. Okay, and you made them.
We could come out and we could stand up for the rights of all women. And when somebody wants to grab your pussy, you can kick them.
And from what I see today, it looks like a lot of women here in Sacramento are going to grab him by the balls for the next 4 years and not let go, right?
Absolutely. This is the beginning.
And why are you here, hon? Why are you here today?
I'm here because I am pregnant and I want to be able to provide a better future for my unborn child and be able to stand up and bring him or her on their first march and be able to just say that we are fighting for what we believe in.
Absolutely. Equality for all. Absolutely. And Donald Trump doesn't really represent equality, does he? Wasn't that kind of a constant theme?
That's it. Oh my gosh, just listening to him like hurt my brain, my head. I can't even like talk
if you could
because of
speak
it.
to him right now, if you could share a few of your thoughts to him, what would you say to him?
I wouldn't say anything to him. He doesn't deserve my voice.
But I mean, what do you want to say to viewers out there about why we need to come together and not normalize this disgrace to the highest office of our country?
We need to get together because if we want to be a country that stands, we need to be together or we'll fall.
And he doesn't represent the things that our values stand for.
No, he wants to tear us apart. He wants to tear us apart from other countries. Like, who does that?
And what's with this friendship with Putin? I mean, what do you think? Any thoughts on that?
His friendship with Putin was merely a political ploy to get him into office.
Yeah.
And we need to stop that, and we need to stop Trump at the most basic of levels. We need to stop the greed and stop the hatred, because corporations are not people, women are people, men are people. We are all human, and we need to allow our humanity to grow and not allow the greed to take over.
Absolutely. What's your name?
Valerie Stewart.
Hey Valerie, I'm shooting for my cable access show here in Sacramento on 17. Why are you here today?
Thank you for being here.
Oh, absolutely.
Because he's not really the president.
Thank you. I refuse to refer to him as, because he just doesn't have an ounce of presidential character, in my opinion.
Besides that goes without saying, but he really is not the popular vote. He just wasn't.
Right.
He wasn't really the popular vote.
Well,
I understand the electoral college rules and everything.
Well, absolutely. Hillary beat him by, the last count they total was 3 million approximately. Then when you take into account Green Party, Libertarian, and other non-Republican, it was like 7 or 8 million votes.
And how about all the people who are disenfranchised from voting, who wouldn't have voted for him anyway?
Exactly, exactly.
No, he's really not legitimate.
And there's a huge cloud of legitimacy with what looks like an obvious collusion between him and Putin. I mean, we heard him stand on stage in the debate and call for Russia to do what they were doing.
Tillerson, I know, it's just all stinking.
Right, okay, so hopefully and what's your name, hon?
I'm Sophie.
Was that Sophie?
Sophie, yeah.
Fantastic, thank you so much for being here today. And this is your sign.
Yeah.
I support Black Lives and Safe Sex. Fantastic. And do you have a few words for Donald Trump today, or just for my audience while you're here?
I'm here for my Mexican family and for my little sister to grow up in a world where she doesn't seem like she's a wrong person or she shouldn't be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you obviously want to stand up against all this talk about building a wall, because that's not what America's about, right?
No,
we don't build walls.
We don't divide people.
We bring people together.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you so much for being here, Sophie.
Thank you.
Great job.
You're awesome. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I love it. Build bridges, not walls. Yeah. Hey, ladies. I'm Connie Bryan with Sacramento Channel 17. I'm shooting for my cable access show. What's your name?
Kat.
Kat, why are you here today?
Just to bond with a lot of other women and stand up for the same things we've been fighting for as long as I can remember.
Right, we still got a ways to go, huh?
That's right, yeah.
This is what this is showing us. We still have a ways to go with our civil rights.
Yes, we do.
That's right, and I can't believe that we're having to make this statement again. But nonetheless, we're here, and I want to make sure that my daughter and my grandchildren have the same opportunities that we were thinking we were going to have forever.
That's right.
But we've got to fight for it.
Got to fight for it. What's your name, hon?
Victoria.
Hey, Victoria, why are you here today?
I don't like bullies.
So you're going to stand up to him?
Oh, yeah.
And what does that mean, standing up to him? What are some of the things you'd like to say to Donald Trump?
Just resisting.
Yeah.
You know, like I saw something on Facebook that said, you are in your first day of your job and you're temporary. You're a temp.
Temporary,
and, yeah,
absolutely.
You're a temp, right? And so
He's a
were your
temp
boss.
right from the get-go.
Yes.
We're going to fix this mess in the over the next 4 years. How about you? Do you have a couple of words, hon?
I'm just going to say that we're down here up here from Chico, and
Thank you.
We're letting our voice be heard, and I'm here particularly because of the pro-choice issue.
Okay.
I can't believe that, again, that we're still questioning that.
Absolutely. And did you have a couple of thoughts, hon?
Well,
Why you're here today?
I'm here to support equality because I think men and women should be treated equally.
Yeah. Why do people?
And the sign.
We used to have must-see TV. Do you guys remember must-see TV? Now we got must-have a trailer and KY jelly TV. You know, with this Republican measuring Donald Trump, Duck Dynasty, Kardashian swamp pawn stars, Alabama antique ass-picking, Ku Klux Klan has talent, Sarah Palin hybrid of a 51-50 fest. Because that's what we have now. We're not the 50 states of America anymore, we're the 51-50 states of America.